Okay, welcome everybody. We do have a guest on here, Lisa Jansen. She is the executive director of HAN, and we'll have her talk a little bit about her role and what's going on with HAN, and we can put that out to the coalition tonight even. So, with that being said, let's introduce our board. We pretty much have everybody here. My name's Dennis Lindsay. I'm the president of the coalition. My wife, which isn't here because she just went to the dentist and not feeling too good. She handles some of the flyers and media and that kind of thing. And I'll move it on to Alan. You introduce yourself and what you and Vic do.
I'm Al Jewell. This is my wife, Vicki. I'm the vice president. She's the secretary. Uh, I pretty much do whatever needs to be done. And Vicki just keeps track of everything. She takes all of our notes, uh, sends our minutes to the board, which are sometimes posted out to the general group. And she keeps track of all the cars coming into the Summer Salute Car Show and the Canine Car Show.
Good. And then Rory.
I'm Rory Planetta. This is my wife, Teresa Tessie Planetta. She's director. I'm the treasurer, so I take care of all the funds where it comes in and out. And also, we do the two main car shows that we deal with, the Summer Salute, which is about 500 cars, and then the K9 and Classics, which is held down in Douglas County. And about 175 or so showed up last year. All of our funds, we're a 501c3 corporation, and all of our funds go out to different organizations. The Summer Salute goes out to veterans groups, local veterans groups in Reno, uh, Honor Flight Nevada, the Veterans Guest House, and the Comstock Load Quilters. The Canine Show goes to the Douglas County Sheriff's Department Canine unit. And last year we distributed about $50,000 to all these organizations.
Okay. Lisa, you can still hear us, right?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay, good. And then Tim, why don't you jump in?
Hello, Lisa. Nice to meet you. I'm Tim Hayes. I'm director, and I just help along with whatever needs to be done, like Al was saying too, with the different car shows we have coming up.
Nice.
And then Kevin?
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you. My name is Kevin Gregory. I am the director of media, and my wife, Marnie, who's currently cooking dinner, is the director of photography. I'm also the president of Northern Nevada Classics Car Club. My job for the coalition is to monitor the Facebook page, bring in new members, approve all posting that comes in, approve all the updated events that are currently coming up. So yeah, and so promotion is what we do, and my wife promotes it with her pictures.
And a lot of them
Nice.
too.
Thank you for letting me join today, Kevin. I really
Oh, you're
appreciate
welcome.
And our young buck, and probably the brains of all of us, our high tech guy, Thomas. Why don't you
Hey,
tell us,
Thomas.
introduce yourself and tell us what you're doing and how you're automating everything for us.
Yeah, so it's nice to meet you, Lisa. My name's Thomas. I'm the director of IT. I manage the website currently, and I also am working on some new technology softwares that is helping us kind of streamline a lot of our processes and make registration for car events a lot easier. We're also working on getting that rolled out to other car clubs around that might want to use it as well. So I wouldn't say I'm the brains of the organization, but I'm definitely helping with the technology aspect and modernizing as much as we can to make sure things are less manual, a little bit more automated, and we can focus on what we do best.
Nice.
And you're doing a great job, Thomas. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great job.
So, Lisa, that's our board of
it's-
directors.
That's a group
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good what he's doing. So, and he might be able to shine a little light on that if we have a little bit of time. So, Al, do you want to tell Lisa how we kind of started this thing or how it came about?
Yeah, you started it. You started it all.
Well, go ahead.
It's getting to where I can't hardly remember. You called me and said, hey, what do we do about organizing all the car clubs to help them with each other's shows and promote their shows and their clubs? And I thought he was crazy. And I thought, well, it's worth talking about. And here we are, what, 5 years later?
You're going on our sixth now.
And we are, what, Kevin, 1,200 strong?
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah. And what it was designed to help clubs. We had no intentions of ever putting on shows or anything like that. We basically inherited one show, the Summer Salute show, and then the Canines and Classics was a leftover from a scout show my wife and I did for 10 years, and then we were going to drop it. And then somebody like Rory, I didn't mention any names, Rory said he wanted to keep it going, just do it for something else. So we decided to talk to the sheriff's department and ended up doing that. The
Go back to 2020, Al.
what 2020?
You're gonna
2020, when it was all COVID, all the shows were shut down,
go ahead.
Everything
and
was shut down.
we did. Dennis did a show. I did a show. Tim did a show. When there was nothing going on, we found a way to get car clubs out there to do
Yeah.
events during COVID,
Yeah.
and it all started from that and got exploded from there.
Yeah. And as far as helping the clubs, I was the president of Inliners International Car Club, and we did a show in Minden the first weekend of every June, and we used to get about 30, 40 cars, because we didn't really open it up a lot and didn't advertise it a lot. We got hooked up with the coalition, and the next show after that, we had something like 112 cars. So it was like a 200% increase just because of the coalition.
And then Rory or Tim, you guys want to add anything?
Go for it, Rory.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about our two planning meetings?
Yeah, I don't know. Al, do you want to talk about it, or Rory, do you want to talk about them? I don't care.
Well, we can. We started organizing the clubs so that they wouldn't overlap their shows, which is kind of hard to do because there's so many shows. And we got in touch with, there I go, I forgot her name.
Michelle
up at Al's Rod and Custom, and she puts out a calendar every year. And so we started putting together a meeting. We do it twice a year, one in November and one in February at the National Car Museum. Get everybody together and start talking about the upcoming shows. And then this calendar is published and put out about April. And everybody can get a copy of this. It's no cost to anybody unless they advertise on the calendar itself. She does a fabulous job of putting this thing together, and it helps the car clubs, because a lot of people don't go to shows because they don't know where they are. But now that this calendar is coming out more and more, we had a guy come to a show down here. He was going to go to Reno because he wanted to do a show up there. He just wanted to do a show, but then he saw there was one down here. Saved him the trip.
Nice. Yeah.
So there's it's a good thing. And they put Hot August Nights on this calendar. So it's, it covers everybody.
And
Well, I'm glad to hear that because I'm coming to the meeting on the 22nd. So
We'll be there.
That'd be good.
so Rory, Ari, he keeps a calendar on our website, correct? Rory?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of Thomas's thing, but yeah, he'll be putting all the calendar and events. He's got a drop down for that.
So Thomas, okay, sorry. Then Thomas, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so we
tell
don't.
Lisa what you're doing now to automate everything.
Yeah, so we don't necessarily have a calendar per se. We are launching the events at events.nevadacarcoalition.com. which is essentially a portal where anyone can create an account, post their event, enter in all of the fun details and any banner image that they want. It goes to the Nevada Car Coalition for approval. Once we approve it, it's live on the website. So people can essentially kind of go through and see when the next event is. They can see um, a month ahead of time. They can see a year ahead of time. They can kind of just browse any events that are going on within the Nevada Car Coalition and the members that we have. So it's a little bit like a calendar. It's laid out a little bit differently, but anyone can kind of peruse the website whether you have an account or not, and just the Car Coalition can advertise car events through there, or our members can advertise using our link and that homepage that they have for their car event, and people can register if they have a link for that. So it's pretty intuitive, and we'll be releasing eventually a calendar feature where it kind of lays out everything in a calendar kind of grid. Right now it's just kind of laid out in, here's your next event, or you can select whatever month that you want, and it lists all of the events going on in that month. So
Nice. Do you guys ever engage with the RSCBA on any of that stuff?
You said what, Vegas?
No, the Reno Sparks one, RSCBA.
Oh, Reno Sparks.
No, we actually tried to go to them to get a grant, and it was very complicated, and it had to be out of town and hotels listed, and so we just kind of let that go.
Yeah. This sounds like something people would really like. And so I imagine that as it's growing, that down the road, they'll probably come to you at some point, just because this does sound like something people would really like. And it sounds really user-friendly, which is great.
Yeah, it is. It's very user-friendly, and he did a really good job of designing this thing. So that's our board. That's us. It's grown immensely. We never thought it'd be this big. Some 30-some clubs and pushing 1,300 members. It's a platform that any car club could go to. It's up here in northern Nevada, and that's it. So let's talk about you, Lisa. You're the executive director of HAN. So how did that all come about?
Yeah, it's funny. I've been getting congratulations and condolences all at once from people because it's such a big job and so much to it. So my history is I am a marketing and special events professional in the Reno Sparks area, born and raised here. I had my claim to fame as the Nugget director of entertainment and special events. And so I put on the Best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off for quite a few years and really loved the events, loved doing that. And then I decided to go into banking for a few years, and I kind of got real good at financials and dealing with money, which was great. And I have an MBA, and I just realized while I was in banking how much I loved special events and how much I missed it. And I had been watching Hot August Nights for quite some time, and I've always wanted to be involved with it. When I was at the Nugget, I helped produce it at the Nugget and worked with the team and just absolutely loved it. Loved everyone I ever worked with. The volunteers were amazing. The cars, I mean, nothing beats the cars. Like, it's just the craziest, coolest thing you get to see. And so I just kind of reached out to them after I'd had some people reach out to me saying I should reach out to them. And so I contacted them and, told them my heart is with you and I'd really like to talk to you and see what we can do. And I went and interviewed, and we just fit really well because I have the same love for this event and for this area that the board has. And so it was very exciting. And, it's exciting because this year's our 40th anniversary, and we've got so much exciting things to talk about and things that are happening. We are very early still in some of our planning. I joined the organization in November, so I'm a little bit behind. But yeah, we're going to have a lot going on at the event this year. It should be a great event. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. I am a proud mom to a wonderful toddler that is with me in this interview. So hopefully you won't hear her, but she is here. In my other life, I own a brewery. My family is a brewery owner out in Gray Eagle. We own Ronin. So I've got quite a quite a wild background.
Good. So I don't know if some of the board may have some questions. I do know that you said that you're a little bit premature for introducing the location for the venue at this point, so that
Yes,
wouldn't be a question that anybody'd ask, right?
yeah, please don't ask me, but I'm hoping within 2 weeks we'll be able to announce it. And I'll make sure to go to your guys' Facebook page, and I'll make sure we celebrate it with you guys too and announce it there so everybody can see it as well when we do our media
Yeah,
stuff.
and if you'd like to come on live, you can do that, I'm sure.
Yeah, would love to. Yes, yeah, we're excited. It's such a big event that it's really complicated. We're trying to get up to 6,000 participants this year for car registrations, and so there's a lot to that and a lot to finding enough space for everyone and making everything fit. So we're very close to being able to announce, but we're just getting our last few details figured out on that.
Okay. Questions from the board for anything? Alan or anybody?
Hey, Lisa, this is Kevin Gregory. Did I hear this correct that you were going to be at the planning meeting February 22nd?
I am, yes. Yeah.
That's awesome because I've had a few car clubs reach out to me and say, I have a lot of questions for the new
Nice.
person in charge. What's the direction of Hot August Nights? And so yeah, and that's what I thought. So yeah, be prepared. You're going to have a
Yes.
lot of clubs asking you questions that day.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I've started reaching out one by one to a few of the different clubs. This last week, I met a wonderful gentleman. I don't know if you guys know Big Daddy's Les Stewart, but I met Les for the first time, and I absolutely adore him. And he clued me into some of like the rumors and scuttlebutt that's out there. And there was a lot of stuff I didn't know about. And so instantly I said, oh my gosh, I've got to get to the different car clubs. Like I need to let them know that, we are moving forward with event series and we are doing these things that they love, because the rumors aren't true that we're not doing those things. And
that's a great idea that you're doing that, because I got an email from Rich Crombie asking me for permission for you to talk to me. And I said, yes, absolutely. So yeah, that's a great idea to reach out to the clubs.
Yeah, I asked Rich because I've just been kind of like, if I find you on Facebook, I make a friend and, I talk to whoever. The problem is I'm a big talker. So unfortunately, my calls take a long time because I end up like going down rabbit holes with everybody. And I've been learning so much. And there's just so much to listen to and so much to hear. And everybody's got so many ideas. But one of the best things that, I really can't say too much about, but with the event series, I would say 9 out of 10 people I've talked to so far are thinking the same way I am about the event series. And they love it. They want to see it go forward, but they want to see it change just a little bit. And that's what we're working on. And that's why we haven't like gone public with announcing the event series yet. But we are, again, that's another thing that we're really close on. We just want to make sure we do right by everybody and that we, do the right thing and that we don't get so crazy about moving forward so fast that we mess up this amazing thing we've got.
Right. Agree. You got to get your feet wet and feel it out, see what's going on, and figure out your direction. Totally understand.
One of the nice things, Lisa, that you being on this call is every one of our board members here has heard from the ground level about the event series. Everyone. So we take it right down to the consumer, which is the car person, and share with you what we hear on the ground level.
Yeah. And if you guys don't mind, would it be okay if you share their contact information with me? Because I'm kind of doing a little bit of like pulse checking where I send out some almost like a survey question of these are things on my mind and I'm wondering how you feel about this. Would it be okay if I got your contact?
I'll send her your email address, guys.
Yes.
Yep, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rich Crombie's already sent in mine.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's a yes. I'll have it to you tomorrow.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I really appreciate the feedback because, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And so we're trying to find out what we don't know. And also it's nice to check that like the participants and the people that are doing the work and that are out there showing the cars, like it's so nice to know if they're seeing it the way we are. Because sometimes we might not know any better and we might see things a certain way. So I really appreciate that feedback. That was one of the rumors. Another one of the rumors was the Youth Automotive Challenge. people thought we had canceled the Youth Automotive Challenge, and we have not. We just haven't announced the details yet because we were trying to figure out what the prize would be. And so that's going to go out very soon. I think the foundation board is voting on it this week or next week. So that's another thing that is not canceled, but people thought was canceled. And then,
but Lisa, people do read the Hot August Nights post, because I saw that myself, that was going to continue.
yes, yeah, and that was like, I heard from Les that people thought that was canceled, and which broke my heart because we do not want to cancel that. We don't want people to think that. So
Right.
I made sure we got a post real quick to try to get people in the loop because we love that program.
Kevin, can you share how she would be able to post something like that to the coalition?
How should it? God, that's easy. If you go, we have so many members on the coalition, and so many people view that. So many car clubs and individuals. Your best bet is, I know you posted on the Hot August Nights page, but share it to the coalition page. There's
Okay.
so many people see that, and everyone is interested, especially after last year and new blood coming into Hot August Nights. Everyone's excited about it. They want to see what you're going to do. So,
Yeah.
so
I
you're on, I hate to say it, but you're on the spotlight. Everyone's
I
looking at you.
know. I'm feeling the heat too. Don't let me tell you.
I know, I'm sure, but you know that, but they're it's not negative. Everything is looking for positive for the future, and everyone's expecting that. The one question that I hear a lot is, what does she drive?
Oh God, I think
You don't.
Alan wants to know that too.
That was my next question, was what kind of a classic car do you own?
So
Yes.
this is really embarrassing.
Okay.
I have what I believe is a 67 Chevy truck. I'm not sure. I'm learning all of this still. We have been towing this truck around for 10 years. It came from a farm out in Sierra Valley 10 years ago. We bought it and we've just been towing this thing from house to house, and we have not fixed it. We are now hoping to make it a 3-year project because, owning a business and then being the executive director of Hot August Nights, we just have to be realistic. There's not too much free time for us to work together on this thing. So we're giving ourselves a 3-year window, and we're calling it the Rust to Road project. And right now it's just pretty rusty. It's a beautiful patina color. And I'll share a picture tomorrow on your guys' page so you can all see it. It's hilarious. This track.
Share a picture, Lisa. And what has to happen when you share it, it'll go to Kevin, and Kevin will approve it.
Nice. Okay. Yes.
So Kevin can say, yes, she does have a classic car.
Yeah, it's got 6 wasp nests in it right now, and luckily it's winter, so they're not too active. But it's got some serious pest control that needs to happen before we start working on it too closely.
The funny thing about that is everyone starts from somewhere. I mean, everyone's had. I mean, my car was a piece of crap when I got it, and I'm just sure there's a lot of people out there the same way. So, like I say, in my car club, pride in your ride. Be proud of what you have. Be proud of what you're doing. So yeah, they want to see it. So yeah, if you got something that you love, make it your own.
Oh yeah, no, I totally love this. Like that is definitely, I'm so excited about it, but I have to be realistic about it, that it's going to take a minute. And we've got a family friend that's like our mentor, that he does a lot. He's restored an old truck and he's going to help us. And I feel bad for him because it's going to be probably pretty challenging. Because I'm not very mechanical. Like I'm a good business person.
You learn.
But I'm not very mechanical. So I hope to get there. But yeah, we're excited about it for sure.
Okay.
But yes, that has been a big question.
Any other questions for Lisa?
Lisa, I just want to tell you there's nothing wrong with having to tow a car around.
well, I'm a AAA. Yeah, I'm a AAA member, so AAA knows me and they know what they're up to. So,
well, the only time anybody has seen Mrs. Colombo is on a trailer.
Nice. That makes me feel so much better. Nice. I probably won't trailer it in this year for the event because it would probably get parking tickets and I'd probably get teased a lot, but we'll see. You never know. But yeah, so that's my truck. But my dream truck, which is this truck that I'm actually like on the hunt for the next few years too, is my dad's old truck. So my dad had a 1977, I think it's an F-250, but it said a Ranger on it. And it was back when they had like the big Western mirrors and, like the bubble front. And I love this truck so much. And I always wanted my dad to give me this truck. And when I turned 16, I would go out and find excuses to drive this truck around. And it didn't have power steering. And my dad was very afraid of me driving this giant truck because I was so little. So he actually sold it out from under me. And it was a very sad day. I came home to the guy picking it up and oh my gosh, cried my eyes out. Like I still get emotional about this truck. So I've told my dad that I'm going to find this truck and we are we're going to have to buy it. Yeah.
Kevin, she doesn't have, I don't know if she can see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Yes, and it was
Oh,
blue.
she can't see it. Put it up there again,
Okay.
Kevin.
And yes,
Yeah.
the F-250s were Rangers also.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, right? It was that size.
That's a little Ranger.
Yeah.
Good.
So absolutely love it. But I've got the guy's license plate because he got our family license plate, the old blues, with it. So I'm looking out for him and I'm gonna try to find this guy and buy it back someday. So I'm on the hunt.
Okay. Any other questions for Lisa? We got to move on with the summer salute.
Lisa, this is Rory. We went around to all the casinos looking for sponsors for the summer salute. And we had a lot of trouble getting into some of those people and very little response back from them. Is it possible maybe that you can give us a list of contacts that you know so we can just make an appointment?
Yeah, let's meet via email and I'll see what I can do to give you some references. And also, let's talk about what you're looking for because there might be some other options. So
Okay.
yeah, let's definitely talk because I would love to see if I can help you somehow. But we're a pretty big event and sometimes we have a hard time with that too. And it's shocking to me because I thought coming into this role, I just thought everybody would be so excited to be, oh my God, it's Hot August Nights. It's huge. And it has not been the reception I expected from everybody. So I know your pain a little bit and yeah, I'd love to try to help you. So Rory, let's see what we can do. We'll talk via email and get together.
Great. Thank you.
Before I go, I do have one thing I want to put on your guys' radar and ask you for some help. Virginia City. Right now, Virginia City registration is down just a smudge from where it should be. And the feedback I'm getting is because people think it's going to be like it was last year, which was kind of a toned down version of the event. And we just want to let people know that we're coming back to Virginia City and we're kind of going back to the roots. Like we're going to have entertainment, some vendors, we're going to have herringbone parking. We're going back to like really stuffing as many cars as we possibly can on the street there. And so we just want to get the word out because we've had a lot of people tell us, well, if it's not herringbone parking, I don't want to go. And if you're not going to have bands, we don't want to go. And we're going to be up there and we're going to do the whole thing. And we're very excited about it. So just need some help spreading that around if you guys could help us.
Well,
And Lisa, I have a question on that. So is there a limited registration for Virginia City?
Yes, we can only have 400 cars. And I believe after probably about 350 cars, I think it gets really, really, really tight for those last 50.
Okay, that's the only issue that I'm hearing. I've heard from a couple of car clubs that especially people coming from California that they drive or they trailer their car in and they get there and they don't get there in time and then they can't be a part.
Yeah, and we definitely have space. Like we've worked around that to a certain extent, and so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But the early bird gets the worm, and we all know that as car people.
Understand.
You guys know better than everybody. Yeah, people show up early.
And I know Virginia City. I know it's not that big of a town, so I get it.
Yes, yeah, totally, yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have a question? Lisa, stay on the line for a second. Anybody other questions here? Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.